So how exactly do you teach your new Cane Corso puppy its name? Well, don't worry, because that's exactly what I'm going to help you with in today's video. Welcome back to the Fenrir Cane Corso show. If you are new here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder and CEO here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. And this channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could ever want to know about the glorious Cane Corso and then how to raise your perfect Cane Corso companion completely yourself. So if that sounds like just what you're looking for, I promise you can join this community, start that journey by hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell. And don't forget, guys, if you do want to see more from us here at Fenrir Canine Leaders as some of the world-class industry-leading products that we're creating that will be perfect for your Cane Corso, that you can come and follow us over on Instagram at Fenrir Canine Leaders. So let's dive into today's video, and we're going to be teaching you how to teach your Cane Corso puppy its name. But the first thing that we absolutely must understand is that a Cane Corso puppy, or any puppy for that matter, has zero comprehension that it has a name, and we can never teach them the concept that they have a name. It is completely foreign to them, doesn't come up in their world whatsoever. Dogs are mainly scent-driven animals, especially when it comes to determining who is who, what is a threat, or what is someone of their pack members. They utilize scent. So we have no ability to actually teach them their name. That is completely a human creation. And the only way that we use a dog's name in terms of its name is when we're actually talking to other humans and we're referring to the dog. When we're having our relationship and communicating with our dog, their name is nothing more than a command, no different to sit or stay. But the command that we're assigning to their name should mean stop what you're doing, look up to me, because I'm about to ask you to do something else. Hey guys, very quickly, in case you didn't know, we have our Perfect Puppy program. It's the program that I designed myself as a canine behaviorist to help you guys become a high-level canine leader yourself, and then how to be able to take your puppy from the second you bring it home all the way through to that dream of the perfect canine companion that you've always wanted. So if you want more information on that, there'll be a link down in the description box below. Thousands of people have now gone through that process to extremely high levels of success. So there's some testimonials you can go and check out. More information, it's all in the description box below, but let's get back into the video you were just watching. Let's take an example. We've got a Cane Corso called Fred. Anytime that we're going to be using its name, we're not going to be conversing with a Cane Corso like we might do with humans and utilize the name. If we're ever using it, it might be Fred, sit. Fred, come here. Fred, stop. Fred, stay. It's always to get their attention, look up to me, because something else is about to come. And what we need to do is utilize training-based approach to teach them the concept that their name means stop what you're doing, look up to me, because I'm about to ask you to do something else. It really is that simple. Now, as much as that's a very simple concept, and once you wrap your head around that concept, you are past 99% of people in terms of how we communicate with our dogs. How do we actually teach them the command that this word, that is nothing more than a noise to the dog, again, they have no comprehension that that word is their name. How do we teach them that that word means look up to me for guidance and direction? Well, it's quite simple. And in our Perfect Puppy course, we do this as part of our Fenrir Basic Obedience drill training, and we do it right from day one. All we do is we use a lure, mark, and reinforce based approach. So we use a food lure. It can be a little bit of their dry food, it can be a treat, it really doesn't matter. Whatever you work with when you're training your dog, we get it in front of their nose and we can lure them. We do the same principle for teaching them to sit, how to teach them the early foundations of heel. It's a very standard process in the dog training world. But what we do is we'll use that lure, we'll get their attention, and we'll bring the lure up to our nose. What we're doing is we're getting that eyes to direct, follow the lure and look up to us. When we get that looking up, remember at the start, they are going to be looking at the food, not us. As we go on, we're going to remove that away. But once we get them looking up towards us, we're then going to mark that behavior with what we deem their name to be. But that's simply a verbal marker for that desired behavior. So going back to the analogy of Fred, the Cane Corso, we're going to lure them. We get them up to our nose. We get them looking up to us. When we get them looking up, we're going to mark it Fred. Yes, good. And then they get access to the treat. Good, Fred. Yes, good, Fred. We're going to praise, reinforce. And we're going to repeat that process throughout our drill. It's always an excellent way to start warming up, especially with young puppies. We'll do that as part of our basic drill, like I mentioned. We'll use that as one of many different basic drills, basic concepts to get the dog going. And as we start to move forward, we'll start to slowly remove that. So we might lure them around here and be expecting still. And when we ask for it, the trick is when you start to remove, getting them at this stage is dead easy because they're glued on whatever's in your fingers. The difficulty you'll find is when you start bringing it a little bit away because they'll still be wanting to follow this. You'll catch that click moment where the moment clicks with the dog. So you've got them looking up and you might bring it a little bit away and they follow this and you catch that moment, and I'll try and demonstrate it on camera, where they're looking at the food and then they go, and they just check up to you for guidance and direction. And it's all about timing at this point. The second you get that eye contact, Fred, the second it goes up, we mark it, Fred, yes, good. And then they get access to the food reward. We repeat that process. We slowly, over time, we set our dogs up for success, baby steps, and then reinforce and reward that success. Within a matter of a few days to a week, 2 weeks tops, if you do it properly, you will have a dog that every time you utilize their name, they will look up to you, make eye contact, be ready to follow the next level of guidance and direction. We layer that on top of our other principles of manners, socialization, further obedience, and the overarching concept of relationship, which is the key, the essence. Everything boils down to relationship, and everything is built on top of relationship. If you're doing all of those things, you will have a perfect Cane Corso companion. So I hope you found that video useful, guys. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new here. We've got 2 new Cane Corso specific videos coming to this channel every single week. So I promise you there's going to be something here for you. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you again on the next episode of the Fenrir Cane Corso Show.